Hey y'all, so we here with another episode of Dubai, and I'm happy that we get a lot of more background stories of the ladies. I do feel like there's conversations and stuff that we get from them. Give us more insight of what the ladies are and how and what make them be the person they are today. And I do appreciate Iron's story because a lot of people wasn't feeling Iron last week because she was doing too much. But now that we heard that her reasons why she get triggered like that, it's it's sad. It's sad, and we want to talk about that. Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. That's my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of the Real Housewives of Dubai Season 1, Episode 2. I didn't get no title because the DVR didn't show us no title, so it's gonna be Episode 2. I like, but it was another good episode. I enjoyed it. I know some people haven't been like really feeling Dubai. Maybe because it's going up slow and it's building up the background story of the other ladies, and it's not too much drama filled yet. But I don't know. It's each his own. I'm enjoying it. I like the refreshness of it. I don't think it needs to be too much drama filled or too heavy for us to get a story of these ladies. Let us know them first before they get to the cattiness between each other. But Sarah, we find out Sarah's divorced twice. And she always been like this a wild card. She always been like doing her own thing. She's growing up being business minded. So at 5 o'clock, she started at 5 o'clock. At 5 years old, she was buying candies and reselling them to her family members and stuff like that. And then after a while, she started doing a lot of business. So for a while, she's been doing mostly working. Now in her age now, she was like, she just want to be youthful and fun. And she really lived her childhood because she always in that business mindset. So she always been getting the money, getting the grind, getting the grind, getting the grind. Now she's wanting to live. And baby kind of shared through her childhood in her recent age and being youthful and playfulness and so like that. And that's her life. That's what it is. She paved the way. She doing her job. She making money. So let her have fun. I mean, hey, if you single, she has a son, single parent. I don't know. She co-parenting with the father. And I think the conversation with the father was in the beginning of the episode, but I didn't see it because I didn't look at the name and nothing like that. But she raised her son, and she wanted to raise her son not to be a toxic, masculine boy when he grow up and everything. And she said in Arabic culture, they teach their men to be toxic masculinity. So you know how that craziness. So she wanted to teach her son to have express himself, to be emotional, the motive, and to talk things and not held things in and not being so toxic in a relationship and being caring and understanding and take care of the household and do stuff as what a man supposed to be doing. And she also teach him how to cook and stuff like that, so he can be self sufficient. So I like the dynamic between her and son. Cause so her son, like he has a mind of his own, and he's very opinionated. So he said, "Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not eating this." And he said, "Y'all very disappointed in you." I said, "These kids is really just speaking their mind." Especially one of Nina's kids. Um, she really speaking her mind. Like she don't play. She just said, "Listen, I'm really happy if we don't have no accidents in this freaking wheel and the Thanksgiving dinner. I'm this and this and this and that." Like she like bossing everyone. So Lisa and Brooks talk, and they sat down, and they also happy. They're happy that their kids is going back to school because they couldn't really do this distant learning. The panorama and a lot of kids was shut down. Schools were shut down. They had to do distance learning. They had to learn online at home, and they said, "Well, I can't deal with that." So I'm glad they're back to school. Now, Lisa mentioned that Brooks has multiple personality syndrome. That's not really an actual word or really a thing, but she just said Brooks have different personalities because she said when Brooks tell her story, she tell her different things. Like she could be Jamaican one day, she's American one day. This is this way, this thing. Like every time she tells a story, she's a different person. So it's like that's what she said. She has multiple personalities because you don't know what book you get it from. And that's why I was saying, oh, hold up, y'all. I said last time I was gonna put the picture of the ladies. Oh, I don't have it here. So y'all So y'all have an idea what the ladies are, because I said last time I was gonna put the picture, but I didn't get the chance to. So here we go. So right here we have Sarah. There we have Caroline. There we have, let me see, we have Brooks. The under Sarah is Lisa. The under Caroline is Ayan. And under Brooks we have Nina. Okay? So those are ladies. All right, so Lisa and Brooks talk. And yeah, Lisa was saying that Brooks have multiple personalities. And they was like how they didn't understand how Caroline and Nina has been best friends. They don't understand that because it was like it's complicated. It's crazy because at one point Nina and Ayan have been really good friends. They have been friends the longest. So now it's like, what Caroline and Nina got friends? Because at first Nina and Caroline hasn't really got a good starting of their friendship. They really didn't stand each other until they get each other a chance, and then they're cool now. And they want to know why they so besties all of a sudden. And Book said that me and Anya had this love-hate relationship. It's not a love-hate. It's like we fight and then we get along. Like 1 minute, 5 minutes ago, we just fight like cats and dogs. And then the next second ago, we hugging and we crying each other's shoulders and make each other laugh. So it's like that. So Book said she was taken aback by Anya coming after her. But I say maybe because you tell her that she was unimportant. Like, it is what it is. And that's what it was. But they said they cool and they not cool. They cool and not good. That's how it is. It's been a cycle between those two. Now, Caroline and who was it? Caroline, Sarah, and Brooks was talking, and they was talking about Caroline mentioned how she is building a house in Dubai, and I think in Emirati area, and it's like that because she said it's hard buying a house because it's very difficult buying a house when you're self-employed because you got to put up 30%, like 30% of their money in cash to get the house and everything because it's too much. So it's best instead of be buying, let us build the house. And she's building a house in the water, in the river, bottom, surrounded by river, so like that. So I was like, okay, that's nice. And that's what Brooks was saying, that she was blindsided and wanted to know what was going on by Ayan coming after her. Now, Sarah mentioned that Ayan probably have been triggered about certain words, like some buzzwords like unimportant and you was not invited and all stuff like that, and you not liked or whatever that stuff. So Caroline said, I don't got time for her. I don't have time to be dealing with her energy or accept her at this moment. I don't got it. So I want to know why Caroline and Ayana really get along. Like, what's up? I need to know the details because the fact that they really don't mesh, it could be a case of they didn't so mesh. It is some people that you just can't mesh well, no matter what the circumstances, the way how you trying to talk, how you trying to patch things up, you just don't mesh. And maybe this is because this is the thing between Caroline and probably Ayan. They probably just don't mesh with each other at all. And that's what it is. And it's okay. It's okay. So Ayan had to sit down with Nina, and Ayan came with very high fashion. You know, she's a model. So she came in high fashion and everything. That big ass boots. I don't know what that boots was big. And then she had her hair and then all stuff like that. She looked nice. And then Nina came very simple and casual. And she said, just because I have money, doesn't mean I need to lavish it out. Like some people can have money and still be casual at the end of the day. But some people have money, you can tell they have money because they high fashion, they classable, they dress well. So they sit there and talk and everything. And I was taking aback how Nina was not defending her or be by her side or trying to understand where she's coming from. Like she want to know why you was bigging up Caroline so much and sticking up for Caroline. And then when I expressed my concern, you wasn't there for me like that. So that was the point that they had. And Ariane thinks that Nina is a flip flopper, and she not to be trusted a little bit. That's what she thinks. Cause she said you was cool with me. Then all of a sudden you got with Caroline, and maybe because the status whatever Caroline has, then you good with her, and you try and flip flop back and forth. Oh, we don't got time for that. And she also said she's boring. I said that Ariane, she go, you know she gonna see this, right? So for you to say all that, she's boring, she's a flip flopper. You gotta answer that sooner or later. So I hope you prepare Ayan to explain yourself and why you call her this way and everything. But I don't understand if you've been my friend for a while and you just met Caroline, then all of a sudden you just be group besties with her. Doesn't matter. You can still be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. But I was like, you could have been neutral at the time. You could understand why I was the way I am, especially you've been friends with me for a while. You understand why I was triggered. So so she was talking about how she felt like she was not excluded. She was not included in the trip and everything. And because she'd been excluded from the group, she just felt that she's not wanted. And because of that, she had been triggered because growing up, she just told Nina that her father used to beat her because she was not wanted and not liked. So from that, when your own parent beats you and ridicule you and say you're not important, that sticks with you. Especially it's like that person supposed to love you, supposed to be there for you, supposed to love you unconditionally. And the fact that they beat you for no reason or take their anger out on you or call you names and everything because they can't deal with the reality of their own perception of reality and their own circumstances, their own life. So they take it out on you because they blame you for your upbringing. Because that's what she mentioned later on in the episode with Sarah, that how her father used to just beat her, and she's not wanted, and also blame her why he's having some troubles or bad mishaps or misfortunes. And so she always blamed herself that because I was born, he didn't like me. Like since I was born, I've been hated by my father, and he left. So she had to step up and take care of her family with her mom and help her mom out take care of her family. Until she would go around to the river, get some bananas and pineapples, everything that she needed for the household. And so she could never forgive her father because he just left her for all this long time, has left her, and she never forgave him for 20 something years. And I said, I don't understand that. Like, I understand you don't have to never forgive him. That's your right. But I do want you to get therapy to be able to learn not to be so triggered by other people and everything, and learn how to manage it and let things go and not bottle up inside. And you can be free and let the and be and not be so heavy in your heart because I could tell that it's really sits heavy in her heart that her father that supposed to love her treat her that way. And so when everybody who make her feel like she's not wanted or she doesn't belong or she's not liked, she does get triggered. But I do have to understand, Anya, like not everyone's gonna like you. But I do understand that the intentions of purposely trying to make you feel you are not that person in this friend group and you're not wanted because they can't understand you, they don't like you. It is what it is. So, and then with your personality, how dramatic you are, how old and grand you are, so like that. Some people just can't stand that. So, I understand every side, but at the same time, I do understand Ayan. That's why I say I do drag with it. I do like Ayan and everything, even though she has her ways and everything. But none of these cast members so far, I'm hated. I dislike or I hate. I really enjoy every one of them so far because none of them give me any reason for me to dislike them yet. Okay. So Lisa is going shopping for Thanksgiving because this man is Thanksgiving time. Dubai don't really celebrate that much, but they do have the culture. You can still celebrate everything, American nice and everything. So Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays too. It's basically my favorite holiday. It's like I always want to take off around Thanksgiving because that's my only really good time. I love, especially I love to eat, and also be around my family members and everything because I only get throughout the year most of the holidays, even though I'm around office most of them chill out, but it's not to the grandstand as Thanksgiving. So I do love Thanksgiving holiday. So Lisa gonna cook Thanksgiving dinner for her family and Ion, and then Nina and Sal gonna do Thanksgiving in this wheel, and the wheel gonna be moving. And I said, I'm not doing like Thanksgiving dinner in this wheel. Like this is crazy. That's very rich people stuff, and I can't do that. I said I like the stationary. Let me eat, but this wheel thing. I mean, it looked like it wasn't moving, but it actually is moving. But I would say that is like different. I never seen that happen before. Like I see people ride the rides around, but to actually eat and going around, that's too much. But Lisa cooked everything. She's like, her Jamaican upbringing and stuff like that. She went to food and got shopping. Meanwhile, she brought her youngest son with her, and he's so cute and so adorable. It was one point that Nina called her on the phone, and she said, "You gonna have one cookie, and you can eat the rest of it at home." And that boy was tearing those cookies up. He was eating like 4 or 5 cookies. He was eating that because she was on the phone with Nina, and Nina was going on and on and on and on and on and on and on with the phone. And I said, "Girl." So she said, "I gotta hang up. I gotta take this boy home and everything." And also, and then he was like, "Oh, you eat those cookies?" He said, "Close." Oh, she's like, "Oh, now you want to close it?" That was so funny. It was so cute. So that was that, and she cooked everything herself. So the Thanksgiving dinner, Nina and Sarah was talking, and Nina explained how she met her husband, and then how I guess it was through her cousin or something like that. And then he saw a picture, and then reached out to her, and then every couple of weeks he would fly to America to go see her, and then call her. And I think he working cryptocurrency right now, and then he making a lot of money, so he's good. And they've been together for a while now, so they love each other. And um, Sarah mentioned how she been divorced twice. I did mention that earlier that she was divorced twice, and she says she always want to do something to make people happy, and she was making bad choices. So she said she been abused, she been like this, she been like she been through a lot with her relationships. So it kind of like made her feel triggered and stuff like that. So she went to hypnotherapy and get some help, so she won't be able to bleed others where they don't need to be bled. So I understand why she said that and help Ayan to get the thing. Because Ayan said, "I'm open to it and everything, but I never see it go work with me because I got a lot of work on me." That's what she was just saying. I forgot what she was saying at the end, but she said, I'm a piece of work. So we're gonna see this therapy session go work for me, y'all, because I'm a lot. And I with years and years of turmoil. So hope that therapist is ready. Because I'm ready to give that therapist some business. All right. So Ayan said when she go to people's houses, it's rude not to bring gifts. I said that's okay. Yes. Some people have some etiquettes like that. Like I can't go to somebody's house empty handed. Like if we go to a thing and they say bring your own bottle, bring the bottle. If it's a housewarming party, I'll bring something. Like it gotta be something. Baby shower, I'll bring something. If I can't bring gift, I will bring money. Like it is what it is. But I don't have money like those people, so I can't be doing everything all the time. The gifts to everybody's houses. But well, I went to Lisa Thanksgiving event, a party. She bought a goat, and I said, "Why are you bringing a goat?" But she's explaining her culture that goat is something very sacred and special. So when we go things and you want special gratitude, you bring a goat. So goat for this and goat for that, goat for that. Oh, Lisa, okay, we'll keep the goat. I guess eventually the goat just end up just dropped in the pool, and then eventually I guess they lost the goat. I guess he went through the gate. So the goat, yeah, just got the goat. Yeah, lost the goat already. That's funny. But they was talking, and Ion appreciate Lisa. Lisa appreciate Ion. They've been really close and everything, and they do help each other out and help through like a lot of ups and downs. And Lisa said, when I would call Ion, she made me always happy, make me laugh when I'm going down. Lisa's husband said, you always call her all the time anyway. So what's your point? You talk about it. They all laugh. And I appreciate that she talked about her husband and how she met Chris. And they've been married for 20-something years. She said the reason why she loved Chris, she don't know love. And that may be because her upbringing, she was not taught love. And she said Chris is the only person, her husband, make her feel love, make her understand the meaning of love and being in love, and love her to the fullest and accept her who she is. And that's commendable. Because to have a man, the first man who in your person in your life, your father should be the one who teach you that. The fact that he didn't do that, and then you got this guy love you to the point that you admire him, you adore him and everything. That's that. And she give him props because of him, she could feel love and she be accepted, she be wanted, and she always appreciate that from her husband. That's what I love that. And that was that. Now, I did mention that story about not Nina, Sarah and Ion talk later on, and she came with a bowl of onions. I said onions. That's kind of weird, but that's that, and that's what they both talk about their story. So it was like now we understand why Ion was so triggered at that thing, and we'll see how that goes. But that was Real Housewives of Dubai, y'all. I mean, if I miss anything, y'all put that in the comment section. Like I said, I enjoyed this episode. Once again, please follow my social media platform, my YouTube, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my video content, and also other ones I put on my page. Also follow my Instagram and Twitter, as well as a link to my description. Link to my Discord is in my description box. So if you go down there, I do watch alongs there. I have discussions there. So join me, y'all. Until then, see you next time. Peace out.